Welcome to this episode of Locked In. In this episode, I'm going to be describing my new build series for 2021. If you're a road biker looking to do some gravel, or you're looking for that true end-all be-all lightweight road bike, a bike that you can do some gravel on, as well as race across season, this episode is for you, so please stay tuned. So in this video, I'm going to go over my brief description of this new build from 2021 and what my kind of goals are. If you've been subscribed to this channel for a while, you've seen my monster carbon gravel build from last year with Cobalt bikes, and I'm going to be pairing up with them again to do this kind of ultimate lighter weight version of that for someone who's not needing as something gravel capable or as bike packing friendly. And so that's really what I want to get into in this video, and I'm going to be starting this series up. So hopefully every single week, depending on parts arriving, I will be doing each part of this video series. What that's going to entail of is first what frame set I'm going to be using, as well as then doing paint, drivetrain, and wheel options. And then lastly, obviously a build series, putting it all together and then revealing it, and then later doing a full review of the frame that I'm going to be doing as a whole. So basically my goals for this build series, and hopefully we're going to be hitting depending on parts availability. Obviously with COVID going on, things are crazy and hard to get a hold of right now. But essentially what I want to make is something in ideally the low 17 pound range with pedals and cages. This is going to be a competitive weight for a very capable bike. And if you've really been looking at the road bike trends lately, road bikes are getting more and more capable with their tire volume. Back just a few years ago, the best a road bike would clear is maybe a 28C, but if you're looking at the new Giant TCR or the Tarmac SL7, a lot of high-end lightweight road bikes are now clearing a 32 millimeter tire stock. And that puts the endurance bikes or all-road bikes that may only currently clear a 35 kind of be in that small range. So I think this next gen of all-road or endurance bikes is going to clear your 35 to 40C tires. And there are a handful of bikes that are doing this right now in the market. I'm by no means coming up with something that hasn't been physically done already. But I think this is going to be that real sweet spot that's going to be a little less capable than your traditional gravel bike, more capable than your road bike, but kind of split the difference as far as ride characteristics and overall weight. So that's really what I'm going with this build series. I want to create a bike that's going to be ideal for someone who's gravel curious, wants a road bike, but doesn't see themselves riding maybe a 2+ inch 650B tire all the time, or wants all the mounts that there are out there to bike pack, that just wants a bike they can ride all year long, swap some mud guards on if the weather's bad, throw some 33 to 40C tires on for cross season, obviously if they're racing UCI or not, and then just take it out and ride with their buddies on the weekend. That's still going to be a competitive weight without ideally trying to break the big bank that I'm going to be doing with this overall build, so that you have something that's, again, respectively light. 17 pounds for a disc brake bike that can clear a 40C tire is somewhat ambitious. So obviously I'm going to try to do a few budget hacks or areas where you can save some money and get a decently light bike for that goal. In the future, depending on parts manufacturers that want to work with me, maybe I can bring that weight down to something of closer to the Rides of Japan level of weight Winnie builds for his Open. But realistically, I know I'm not going to be able to touch that with the parts I'm going to be using, at least for the first iteration. So I hope everyone's excited for this build series. I know I am, to get another bike on the channel. I've been essentially riding a 1x-road setup this entire year when I did my gravel Cobalt Warhawk, which I use as a gravel bike and a road bike, and have been really loving. So this kind of got me into thinking, why not try to go lighter and make a road-specific version for all the things that I've learned and gear ratios that I've liked, and translate all that onto you if you're just looking for something, again, that is more capable than most of the road or even all-road bikes that are currently out there. So make sure to comment on this video if you have any questions, or suggest to me what gear ratios or setup you're running on your 1x-road bike, or if you've been curious on it, so I can answer those questions in the following build series. So I hope you like this video. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, as well as make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I've noticed that about 60% or more of you that are watching this haven't subscribed to the channel, and I really would appreciate it. As well as you can help support Locked In via my Spreadshirt and Pateron. Links for both those things are in the links below. I have some really cool Slow But Look Pro and is my Bike OK merch that I have available. And lastly, thanks for watching this episode of Locked In.
Let's get locked in today, like the